Om Ajnanatimirandhasya Jnananjana Chakshurunmilitam Yena Tasmai Sri Gurave Namaha. Sri Chaitanya Manobhishtam Sthapitam Yena Bhutale Swayam Rupah Kada Mahyam Dadati Swapadantikam Vandeham Sri Guru Sri Tapadakamalam Sri Gurun Vaishnavanscha Sri Rupam Sagrajatam Sahagana Raghunathanvitam Tam Sajivam Sadvaitam Savadutam Parijana Sahitam Krishna Chaitanya Devam Sri Radha Krishna Padan Sahagana Lalita Sri Vishakhanvitamscha He Krishna Karuna Sindho Dinabandho Jagatpate Gopesha Gopika Kanta Radha Kanta Namostute Tapta Kanchana Gaurangi Radhe Vrindavaneshwari Vrishabhanu Sute Devi Pranamami Hari Priye Vanchakalpatarubhyascha Kripa Sindhubhya eva cha Patitanam Pavanebhyo Vaishnavebhyo Namo Namaha. Namo Om Vishnupadaya Krishna Preshtaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swamin Niti Namine Namaste Saraswate Deve Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Paschatya Deshatarine Jai Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Sri Advaita Gadadara Srivasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna. I welcome all of you for today's Bhagavatam class. We were discussing first canto, the first chapter, till sloka number 13, till 13 or 14, till 14 sloka we discussed. Okay, so we have to continue our discussion further. So I'm showing my screen.
No, Prabhuji. No, okay. Got it.
Yatpada samshraya suta munaya prashramayanaha sadhyaha punantyupasrushta swardunyaponu sevaya. So, translation, can anyone read?
Hare Krishna.
Yes, Prabhu.
O Sutta, those great sages who have completely taken shelter of the lotus feet of the Lord can at once sanctify those who come in touch with them, whereas the waters of the Ganges can sanctify only after prolonged use. Hare Krishna.
Yes. O Sutta, those great sages who have completely taken shelter of lotus feet. Of the Lord can at once sanctify those who come in touch with them, whereas the water of Ganges can sanctify only after prolonged use. So here the So all the rishis, Suta Goswami and Saunakadi rishis, they are glorifying Lord and his names and also his devotees. In the previous sloka, we have seen how his names are so glorious that we heard. What is said? Apaha apannuha samsritim ghoram yannama vivasho grunan tataha sadyo vimuccheta yadvibeti swayam bhayam. It means the person who is full of in the sinful, in the sin, and also he is very much attached to this material world. If he takes once the holy name, immediately he will be relieved from, so vimuchyate, from all the sins. And also, even the Mahakala also get the fear from him. This is the thing we have seen. That means, and also previously we have seen, before to this sloka, Yasya avataraha bhutanam kshemaya cha bhavaya cha. The past tense of the Lord are for the welfare of the society. They will bring the auspiciousness to the society. So that's why we want to hear this Lord. They are going to say, after glorifying Lord like this, they want to hear the various past tense of the Lord. That is their intention. So Lord's Krishna's holy name and Shravanam Kirtanam of the Krishna's holy name is only the ultimate sadhana. They so want to hear this from the mouth of Suta Goswami. That's why they are speaking like this. The first question is what? The first question is they want to know the ultimate good for the entire society. Om Sam Aikantatah Shreyah Tannah Sumshitamarhasi. So which is that means Advitiyam. It is one and it is not having any parallel and it is all auspicious. So such a thing they want to hear, and that means ultimate good, and to achieve that, what are the best sadhanas? What is the best sadhana for that? That also they asked. Of course, in the scriptures, there are so many sadhanas are prescribed, where in every sadhana there is a lot of ghastly activities are involved. But they want to hear the essence of all the sadhanas, or otherwise the essence of all the shastras which describe those sadhanas. Like that. So that ultimately they are expecting what? Yena Atma Samprasedati. By this, their intellectual faculties will be satisfied. Their buddhi will be pleased. Of course, that ultimate good is Krishna Prema. The ultimate sadhana is Shravanam Kirtanam of Krishna. So these things they want to hear from the mouth of Suta Goswami. That's why they started the topic with the Krishna appeared in the womb of Devaki. So Vasudeva. He is coming from the mind of heart from the Vasudeva's heart and entering into the Devaki, and is appearing. Yeah, that is the reason. That Krishna is the ultimate, Krishna Prema is the ultimate good, and hearing about him is the ultimate sadhana. And they are glorifying because they want to hear from the Suta Goswami about Krishna. So they are glorifying about Krishna. Yasya avataraha bhutanam kshemaya cha bhavaya cha. His pastimes are very glorious. Those for the auspiciousness for the entire living entities. And also, his holy name is so powerful This is Sadhyaha Vimuchyate. Immediately it will relieve from all the sins. And by this, even Swayam Bhayam Viveti. By this, even the fear, the Mahakala will also get clear. That we have seen. Now today we are going to see his devotees. Yat Pada Samshrayaha Munayaha Prashyamayanaha Sadhyaha Punanti. How the Anvaya goes? We'll see. Yat Pada Samshrayaha Suta Muneha Prashamayanaha Sadhyaha Punanti. Punanti means this is the verb actually. They purify. Huh? What is that? Screen is not able. See here. Yat Padau Yete Samsritya Vartamanam. Yat Pada means Yat means what you should take? Krishna. Krishna's lotus feet. So Samsritya Eva Vartamana. So they are existing by taking shelter in lotus feet of Krishna. Sadhyaha Punanti. Immediately they purify. So that's why Punanti is the verb. So that means what? Purifies. Meaning is purifies. So purify. Who purify? Munayaha. Munayaha. What kind of Munayaha? Munayaha took shelter in lotus feet of Krishna. That means the one who born from the Devaki. That is nothing but Krishna. Anyway, Krishna word is not there. But Yat means you should take the one who born from Devaki. That person's lotus feet. So they took shelter in that person's lotus feet. That kind of Munayaha. What they do? Punanti. So there is a Kriya Visheshan. That means adverb. How much time they take? Sadhyaha. Sadhyaha Punanti. Means immediately. Immediately they purify. What it means? Immediately means what Acharya is saying here. So immediately means he is saying Sadhya iti smrtamatra eva. Sadhya means immediately means Smrita matra eva, just by remembering. Sadhya means immediately, means just by remembering, they purify. Avidya malinyani sodhayanti. What they purify? This is the subject. This is the qualifier for subject. This is the verb, and this is adverb. And what is the object? Anyway, in this sloka, it is not there, but you can take. Object is avidya malinyani. Object, this is avidya. Avidya and so on. So they purify those. Avidya malinyani sodan kim punardrishtaha. That means now what you should understand, just by seeing, just by remembering them, this much will happen. Then what to speak of? From this you can derive that. From this you can derive that. What to speak? If we see them, if we see them or touch them or what? Or serve them. याद करने से इतना होता है, तो देखने से क्या होगा? और उसके ऊपर स्पर्श करने से और क्या होगा? अरे सेवा करते तो और क्या होगा? बोल ही नहीं सकते. केवल सोचने से पूरा अविद्या खत्म हो जाता, ऐसा स्थिति. Why they are getting this kind of power? Because they are taking shelter in the lotus feet of the Lord. And that's why the Lord is so powerful, is so great. And his devotees are doing this. And what to speak that Lord? What to speak about that Lord? Yesham sansmaranat pumsaha sadyah shuddyanti vai gruhaha. Kim punar darshana sparshanad asauch darshanad asauchana asauchasanadibhi. This is one sloka. There is one more reference is there. Samsmaranat pumsaha. If anyone is remembering those devotees, sadyah sudyanti vai gruhaha. Even the worldly people, they will immediately purify. Then what to speak of seeing them, touching them, and so on. This is also saying same thing. This is from where? This is from the sloka. You can see in the Bhanumara's file. From this is where? Okay, some reference that is. Next, उससे connected नहीं, मायापुर से. Next, स्वर्धुन्या आप इत्यत्रापि तस्याः सकाशाद् दूरदेशं नीताः इत्येवं व्याख्येयम्. There is one more thing is said in this sloka. ततः सद्यः पुनन्ति उपसृष्टाः स्वर्धुन्यापोनुसेवया. upasrishtaha. Swardhuni. Swardhuni means Ganges, Ganga. Swardhunyaha apaha, the water of the Ganga. Swardhunyapaha means the water of the Ganga. Upasrishtaha, that means when you touch that, then only you will be purified. What is said here? Comparison is done. Comparison is done. Now you take here the water of Ganga. Water of Ganga, when it will purify? If someone touches. If someone touches it, then it purifies. When someone touches the water, then it purifies. But in the case of the devotees, just by remembering. So this is the difference. The water of the Ganga. But we heard in some other places about the Ganga, what? Mukti swaddarshana deva najane snanajam phalam. In some places it is said that just by, in some places of the Bhagavad or the scriptures it is said that just by seeing Ganga, what? Mukti. One can get mukti, liberation. One can get, or one can relieved from material entanglement. So here the point is there actually, we should understand. Here it is said that just by touching the water of the Ganga, then it purifies. But here we are seeing the another places of scripture just by seeing the Ganga. So one will be relieved from all the entanglement, means he'll be purified from all the sins. So what is the difference here? Here seeing is said, but here touching is said. That means what we should take here, the water of the Ganga means it is different from the Ganga. That means the water which is, it is indicating this sentence, just by seeing the Ganga, one can relieve from the material entanglement, is indicating that what? This water of the Ganga is nothing but what? It is the one which brought away from the Ganga. Brought away from Ganga. This is the water of the Ganga means it's not just to Ganga. That means maybe in the Banaras Ganga is there. You brought that water to your home. In somewhere in the away from that place. So now that water, if you touch, then it will be purified. But if you go directly and see Ganga in Banaras, by darshan, you can get purified. So that's why here Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur is saying here Swadhunyapaha. Swadhuni is not said. Swadhunyapaha is said. That water of Ganga is said. That means that water which is brought out from that place to very far. So that's why for that, what you should do, you should touch. Or you should, whenever you touch, then only it will purify. But just by seeing that water, you will not be purified. But if you go to the Ganga river, and if you see that river, then by the darshan, you can be purified. That is said here. Because of this, you should take that understanding. Tatascha taha tatpada nisruta eva ataha tat sambandhena punanti api uparisrushtaha satyah punanti. Why Ganga is purifying? Because even that is also is coming from the touching the lotus feet of the Lord and coming. That's why that is able to purify. There also you should understand the glory of the Supreme Lord. That means atah tat sambandhena punanti. Because Ganga is having the connection with the Lord, that's why it is able to purify. That means those waters, why this water of the Ganga is purifying? Because that water is connected to the Supreme Lord. And that's why it is uparisrustaha. That means it is touching the Lord. And it is coming down. And now you are taking that water and touching. Then that's why you are purified. Ultimately, so the Supreme Lord is glorious. And the difference also you should understand here. The difference between the devotees and the Ganga. So here, Sardunya Apo Anusevaya. Or Sardunyapah Nusevaya also you can take. Nu means Vikalpe. Nu is equal to Va also. That means even if you serve that water, even if you serve that water means serving that water means you may take that water, drink, or you can pay obeisances to that water. In that case also, it will purify. Okay, this is Swardunyapah, how the word is made. That is a samasa, how it is a special samasa. So that is said here. We don't need to study that grammatical understanding. Okay, any question on this? It's clear? Okay. Am I audible? Yes.
Yes, Prabhuji.
Yes, Prabhuji.
Kovang Bhagavatastasya Punya Shlokedya Karmanah Shuddhi Kamo Na Shrunuyadhyashaha Kalimalapaham. What you have to take from this class, you should understand how to break the sloka. Breaking the sloka means the Anvaya. You should try to capture this also. You should not get fear by seeing the sloka. I heard many people, they get fear by seeing the Bhagavatam slokas. They think that what is this? So many words are there, which is connected to what, and how to take out the meaning. Maybe you didn't know the grammar, but still, only thing, every sloka is sentence. Sentence means what? One verb will be there, one verb subject will be there, and one object will be there. That's all. And there will be a modifiers for the subject, modifiers for the object, and a modifier for the verb. What is this only? If you don't know, then you memorize this. If you learn language, then it is easy. And if you don't learn, then you remember. Only 80,000 sloka, 18,000 sloka only are there. Nah. Not more than. So remember those, no problem. By the time it will come actually. It will come gradually. Also, by following, yeah. So now, because if you make Anvaya, what is very easy. So, the subject we start. In English, where we'll start? We'll start with the subject. Rishis, Amunis, who took the shelter in the lotus feet of the Lord, purify immediately. What did they purify? All the avidya. That is the thing. Simple. Nothing difficult. Munis, who took the shelter in the lotus feet of the Lord, immediately purifies all the avidya. Whereas the water of the Ganges purifies when you touch that or when you serve that. So what is the understanding here? That water is different from the river. It is brought out from the water, river. Because we generally see that in the Shastra, by seeing the Ganges only, all the material contamination is clean. So that's why here Ganges water means which is away from the Ganges you should take. And here one more thing, this says this Muni is purifying just by thinking about him. Then what to speak of seeing and touching and serving them. Like this. The meaning should be very clear. Anyway, recordings will be there. Whenever you are going to give class, you can see these recordings. And anyway, we will mention the sloka numbers. And also, video is there. This diagram will be there. No problem. So that you practice it, you can get. If you want more naturally, then you can study. You can study grammar. Text number 16. को वा भगवतस्तस्य पुण्यश्लोकेऽद्य कर्मणः शुद्धिकामो न शृणुयात् यशः कलिमलापहम्. Translation, can anyone read?
Who is there desiring deliverance from the vices of the age of quarrel? Who is not willing to hear the virtuous glories of the Lord?
Yes. Why, Prabhu, this mic is not. Why you change the settings, sir? This not the speaker, earphones. I'm not able to hear their voice in the earphones. Okay, छोड़ दो अभी और गड़बड़ कर रही। Then this noise. Kova Bhagavatas. What is said here? Bhagavataha tasya punya shloka ijya karmanaha siddhi kamaha na shrunuyat. Who will not hear. So the past tense of that person. So that means Krishna is so. Now they said, na, Krishna's past tense are so wonderful. They are completely purifying, and they are bringing the auspiciousness to the so entire society. His name is also glorious, and his devotees are also glorious. Then who will not hear the fast tense of him? Who will not hear? Which purifies everything. So he can see here how this sloka is working. Here, kaha means who. Who will not hear? Kaha shrunuyat. Shrunuyat means hear. Who cannot hear actually? Kaha na shrunuyat. Na also is there. You take now. Who cannot hear or who will not hear? That means everyone here. What they hear? What is the object for this? This is a verb. What is the object? Object for this is past tense. Karmanaha means past tense. Past tense of who? Punya shloka. Punya shlokedya karmana. Punya shlokas karma. Or Bhāgavataha. That means past tense of Bhagavan. So what kind of Bhagavan? For this Bhagavan, there is a qualifier is there. So past tense, sometimes that also can happen. Past tense is object, past tense of the Bhagavan, and this Bhagavan's qualifier is there. What? Punya shlokaha. He is what? Punya shloka. And these past tense are also having the qualifier Kalimalapaham. These past tense purify all the contamination of Kali. All the contamination of Kali. Means what? In this Kali Yuga, we are seeing so many problems. Many times we think, what is the solution? By seeing the society, people or someone are trying to, because there is a water problem there, so growing the trees, there is a problem of food problem. That's why they are distributing food. And some places there is a problem of human rights. They are fighting for that. And some places there is, so there is no sufficient work. They are creating work. There is a lack of cow production, chemical farming, allopathy medicines. These are all problems, factories. So they are seeing these problems and people are working on those problems. But what is the ultimate solution? That means whatever the problems are coming in this Kali Yuga, those were foreseen by the Vasudev before itself. And also they give solution. So what is that solution? So what is the solution? The solution is this Bhāgavatam and hearing the fast tense of the Lord, are distributing, are sending, passing this. Instead of this, what is happening? We are seeing the propagation or promotion of so many past tense of the boy and girl. These past tense, what they will do? What they will do, Adhyaksha's book. By hearing the movie hero and heroines past tense, not past tense, the activities, so-called drama, this will increase the Kalimala. But the fast tense of the Lord will clean all the contamination. So that's why purify all the contamination of Kali. Because Vasudev is so much like our father, always try to save something for us. Like for a good father, always what he does, he tries to save some money or something for his son. Similarly, Vasudev is like our great father. He is seeing the dangers in this Kali Yuga and he gave solution before itself, very beginning itself. In the ending of Dwapara Yuga, that means beginning of Kali Yuga itself, he has given. Okay, this past tense what? Purify the contamination of Kali. Such a ability they have. Now, so what kind of Bhagavan? For the Bhagavan, there is a qualifier. Punya shlokaha. Just to see the meaning of Punya shlokaha. Punya shlokaha means Yashaha Brahma Rudra Indra Jayadikam Rasa Kridadikam Cha Atra Asadharanam Eva. Yashaha. What is this actually? Shunayad Yashaha. Actually, Punya Shlokaha is not, that means is described here. Punya Shlokaha means whose glories are very auspicious, are very purifying. That is the meaning, Punya Shlokaha. Here, Yashaha is there in the Shlokaha. This Yashaha, who will not hear the past tense of Punya Shlokaha, and also Yashaha. Yashaha means his glory. So, who will not hear the glory? There is one more thing is there. So, who will not hear the, so past tense of Bhagavan, and also there is one more thing is there. Two objectives are there. Glory of the Bhagavan. And that is Kalimala Apaham. This Yashaha is what? What kind? Yashaha is Brahma, Rudra, Indra Jayadikam. It is superior to the, so Brahmaji, Rudra, and Indra, and so and so. Rasa Kridadikam. That means it is about the what? His Rasa Krida and so and so. This is Asadharanam. So it is very special to Krishna only. Are you seeing any Rasa Krida of the Brahmaji and Shiva and Indra and so and so? No. That's why it is very special. Yasha means we should take the, so Rasa Krida of the Lord. That is a very glorious. Okay, we'll go to the next sloka. Tasya karmanyudarani parigitani suribe Pruina sraddadhananam leelaya dadatah kala. Translation.
Can I read, Prabhuji?
Yes, Madhavi.
His transcendental acts are magnificent and gracious, and great learned sages like Narada sings of them. Please, therefore, speak to us who are eager to hear about the adventures he performs in his various incarnations. Thank you,
Madhavi.
Hare Krishna.
His transcendental acts are magnificent and gracious, and great learned sages like Narada sing of them. Please speak, therefore, to us. What they are asking in this? This is the fourth question actually. Anyway, you will see once again what are the different questions. Just it is a fourth question. Just I will be giving the numbering to all of you. Tasya karmani. You have to see in this sloka what is the verb and what is the, so object and subject. So some people have confusion on this. In some books it is given such a way. So yeah, you can understand now. What they are asking, bruhi. Bruhi is the verb. What is the meaning of bruhi? Tell me. Bruhi. It's not brew coffee. Bruhi.
Speak
What is
out.
bruhi?
Speak out.
Speak of. You speak. Bruhi means you speak. Tvam bruhi. What he should speak? What is the object? Tvam is not there. Subject is you should assume. You go, sometimes go, you say, that means you go, na? Like that, bruhi means if someone is in front, then we may not take the you. So similarly here, you is not taken. Is taken? No. So tvam is the subject. This is verb. This is subject. Tvam bruhi. All the sages are saying to Sota Goswami. You speak. What he should speak? What is the object? Object is tasya karmani. Tasya karmani. Karmani. Karmani is the object. That means activities. Tasya karmani means activities. Whose activities? Whose? Tasya. Tasya. Tasya kasya. Krishnasya. About whom they keep on telling from the beginning. That means so devakyam vasudeve jato yasya chikirshaya. From the 12th sloka onwards. Whose? Krishnasya karmani. They want to hear the Krishna's past tense. Till now, from the 12 to 16, they glorified the Krishna's past tense, Krishna's names, Krishna's devotees. And that's why in that 16, they said, who will not hear his past tense? And after that, they are asking, yes, who will not hear? So we want to hear, they're saying now in this 17. They want to hear the karmani, activities of the Krishna. These activities, what kind of activities these are all? Qualifier. So what kind of activities? This is the qualifier. Qualify the activities. Udarani. These activities are Udarani. What is the meaning of Udarani? Then you have to see the commentary. You see the commentary? What is said Udarani means? After the Udarani word, whatever is there, that you should take immediately. Acharya explains the meanings of words also. Word to word meaning, they will also give, like Prabhupada is giving. Not for everyone, but whatever. So they feel difficult, they only give. Udarani means Bhakta Abhishta Pradhani. That means Udarani means those. What is the meaning? Those which give the desired things of devotees. These past tense, Udarani means these past tense give whatever the devotees desire. That is the meaning. And what else? Tasya karmani udarani parigitani suribihi. There is one more qualifier or modifier. You can say qualifier or modifier. Take a modifier you take. There is one more modifier for the karmani. These activities are glorified by the suribihi parigitani. Suribihi parigitani means they are glorified by great devotees. Suribihi means great devotees. Such activities they are asking. So you speak activities of Krishna which are very benedictory for the things which are giving the things which are asked by the devotees. And also those activities are glorified by the great devotees. And what else? Shraddha dhananam लीलया ददतः कलाः लीलया ददतः कलाः कलाः अवतारान् ददतः इति वर्तमानकालेन तद् अवताराणां नित्यत्वं तस्य च पूर्णत्वम् आयातम्. And also for the Bruhi, there is one more verb. They are asking what? Kalaha. Kalaha means, so you also tell, Kalaha means avataran. Avatara. What is the meaning of Kalaha? Avataran. Avataran means, so avataras. Also avataras. Of whom? Of whose avataras? Tasya. That means Krishnasya. Leelaya dadataha. So he holds those avatars playfully. Leelaya means playfully. That means for him taking these avatars is not a difficult thing. That means here present tense is there. That means those avatars he already took or holded is not said. Here present tense is used. Dadataha, holds. That means avatars he is taking now also. He is continuously takes. So that meaning you should take here. And Bruhi to whom? You tell to us. Tell to us is also there. Na? Naha means us. Tell to us. And there is a qualifier for the naha. What is that qualifier? Shraddhadhananam. That means, so naha means us. You tell to us. That means here two. This Bruhi is having the two objects. You tell to us karma. Karma is also object. Us also object. Tell to us. That is in Sanskrit. One verb can have the two verbs also. One verb can have the two objects also. So us, what kind of us? What is the modifier for us? The modifier is, so Shraddhadhananam, who has faith. So that means these sages are saying we are very faithful. That means we have full faith in the Lord. We have faith in the Lord. Shraddhadhananam, we have faith in the Lord. That's why, oh my dear Suta Goswami, you tell to us the activities of the Krishna, which benedict to the devotees what they want. And so these, so glorified by the great devotees. And also tell the avatars, so that of Krishna, who holds those avatars playfully. Like this here, two things are there. Now see that commentary. or otherwise one more way also you can take, but actually there is one little correction. We can take as avatars, but here it is, but Vishwanath Thakur is taking in a different way. So avataran dadataha. That means he holds avatars. So we should not take this, sorry. What he is telling, you tell me the avatars, activities of the Lord, but they are not asking the avatars, because in the next sloka it is coming anyway. They are telling that they are asking that person, that Krishna's activities, that what kind of Krishna, this should go here actually. Sorry. Correction. Just I got confused here. 1 second. So tell the Krishna's activities. What kind of Krishna holds? Dadataha. The taha. Dadataha means holds. What he holds? For the holds, this avataras is the object. Holds is also kriya. Dadataha means of the one who holds. Of the one who holds. What he holds? Avataras. Playfully. How he holds? Leelaya. So for holding there is a adverb. Leelaya. So that means playfully. This is the meaning actually. So, O Suta Goswami, you speak to us who have faith. What he has to speak? Karmani, activities of Krishna, who holds avatars playfully. And these activities are so very benedictory to the devotees. So what they want, they give. And these are all glorified by the Krishna. So in this sloka, so what is the fifth question? Fourth question. The fourth question is these. In the fourth question, sages are asking about the activities of the Krishna. Karmani means activities. Here Karmani is also said avatarantara sadharanani asura vadadini. So what the Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur is giving what kind of meaning he is giving? VCT meaning. What VCT is saying for the Karmani? VCT meaning for the Karmani. He is saying that these Karmanis means what you should take? Killing of Asuras. Killing of Asura. This activity is, these are which are common to avatars. Which are common to other avatars. Okay. Now tell me what is the meaning finally? Who will tell? Raise the hand. Meaning of this sloka. And also, first meaning. Anyone wants to try? Raise the hand. Sleeping. Everyone is sleeping. Here in front of me, Adoksha is also sleeping.
No, Prabhuji, we are awake. We are listening to you, Prabhuji.
Chuguna Vrinda Devi Dasya. Hemagopika Mataji, yes.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji.
Yes, ma'am.
Bruhi is a verb. So the sages are asking.
Directly meaning you tell me, Mataji.
Okay.
Just linking all these and tell me.
Okay. Bruhi, speak. To whom? Naha, to us. What to speak? Tasya karmani. Who is that tasya? Kasya? Krishnasya. So Krishna's activities. And what kind of activities? Udarani. Udarani karmani. And those activities are also parikitani suribihi. All the deities glorify those activities. And
Yes.
then the qualifier for naha is shraddha dhananam, means
Yes.
we have full faith in the Lord.
Yes.
And then leelaya dadataha kalaha, that Lord takes up leelas. I mean, he holds incarnations in a playful way. Leelaya dadataha kalaha.
Playful. Very easily, playfully.
Yes, Prabhuji.
Thank you, Mataji. Very good.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna. Okay, we'll go to the next. In the 8th sloka, 18th sloka, what we are seeing? Athakyahi. I'll open my sloka. अथाख्याहि हरेर्धीमन् अवतार कथा शुभाः लीला विदतः स्वैरम् ईश्वरस्यात्ममायया. Translation.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji. May I read?
Yes.
O wise Suta, please narrate to us the transcendental pastimes of the Supreme Godhead's multi-incarnations. Such auspicious adventures and pastimes of the Lord, the Supreme Controller, are performed by his internal powers. Hare
Thank you,
Krishna.
Mother. Actually, why I am saying Anvaya also, because whenever you are going to give class, maybe if you want to refer how to understand this sloka, and if Anvaya is there, then in the purport also you can easily go through into the purport. Prabhupada is taking the chunk by chunk the things. Now how you can have to give the class like Shraddha Dhanana. That means while hearing the Krishna Katha, one should be faithful. That means you should be having the Shraddha in the Lord. So that is recommended that we can learn. That means how to hear the Krishna Katha. And this Lord is holding the avatars very playfully. That means he's not like taking so hard work, hard labor in the having the avatars. And also these, what they want to hear. So here, karmani means here the general activities which are common to other avatars also. And what are the different other avatars? So and so you can tell. And these avatars what? Are bestowing whatever the devotees they ask. So that thing they are bestowing. So these activities, this karmani. So that's why, and also these are all glorified by the various sages. So these hooks are there, then you can elaborate. But if you don't know what is a sloka properly, where to see what, like that only it will be. Speaker is not having clarity, and students also will not be having clarity. It will be problem. That's why it is recorded and it will be there for a long time. Na? So we'll do Anvaya as much as possible. Atha akyahi hare dhiman avatara kataha subaha leelaha vidataha swairam ishwarasya atmamayaya. Anytime you should find the verb. What is the verb in this? What is the verb in this? Text number 18.
Akyahi, Prabhu.
Akyahi. What is the meaning of akyahi?
Explain about.
Yeah, explain. Akyahi. You explain. Is a Madhyam Purusha. All are Madhyam Purusha because Sota Goswami is in front of them. You tell. You is the subject. Akyahi is the verb. Tvam. Tvam is the subject. Tvam means you. So Sanskrit also you can learn anyway. This is the way to learn Sanskrit. Nothing is, you are learning the language, your mother tongue, just by practice only, not the just learning the Vyakaran is not necessary. Similarly, you can learn. You verb, that means explain. What he should explain? What is this is subject, and next object we need. That object is Harehe avatara kataha. Avatara kataha. Avatara kataha means what? So past tense. The stories about the avatars. Narrations about avatars. Avatars means incarnations. Whose avatars? Whose? Hari's avatars. Hari's avatars they want to hear. Here Hari means Vishwanath is saying Krishna. Because context is what? Here Hari means what you should take. Because from the 12th sloka onwards, we are seeing there. That means Devakyam Vasudevasya Jato Yasya Chikirshaya, there Krishna only is going on. Na? So Krishna about Krishna only is he there speaking. So that's why here Hari means what you should take? Krishna. Krishna's avatars. Okay. Then is there any modifiers are there? Subject, verb and object are with us. Then sentence is done. Then we should look for the modifiers. Modifiers are other things. So Subhaha. These avatars what? Avatara kataha. Not avatars. Avatara kataha. They want to. That means they want Suta Goswami to explain what? Avatara kataha. Narrations of the past tense. What is the modifier for this? There is a modifier. There is a modifier for this. What is that? Subhaha. Subhaha means very auspicious. Subhaha. And one more thing. Leelaha. So Avatar Leelaha Vidataha. So once again here. So whose Avatara Kataha? Whose Avatara Kataha? Hari's. What kind of Hari? For Hari also there is a modifier. There is a modifier for the Hari. What is that? The one who holds. Vedataha is there. The one who holds. What he holds? What he holds? At the arrow that means here whatever that means in the middle of the arrow whatever I am writing that you should understand like this. The one who holds. Then what he holds? Then answer is this. What is the answer for this? What he holds? Leelaha. That means Leelaha. That means past tense he holds. Past tense he holds. That means the one who holds. This is the meaning of Vedataha. That means the one who holds. That is the only modifier for the Hari. And what he holds? Leelaha means past tense. How he holds? Next, there is one more thing. How he holds. How he holds? Atma Mayaya. How he holds? Atma Mayaya. Atma Maya means what is the meaning given by the Vishwanath? VCT is saying that Atma Maya means Yoga Maya. You should take Atma Maya means here Yoga Maya. That means these, how he is holding these past tense? By Atma Maya. That means by Atma Maya, by Yoga Maya. Meaning is by Yoga Maya. By Yoga Maya is the meaning. So that's why by Yoga Maya, he holds pastimes. Who holds Hari? And that Hari is Avatara Kataha, narrations. So you explain, which are auspicious. And there is Haris, there is one more modifier. That is that modifier, Ishvara. Ishvara means he is a controller. So here, Shubhaha is said, na? Shubhaha means these avatara kataha are what? Amayaki. So meaning given by VCT. VCT is saying that Amayaki means they are beyond the Maya. They are not material. They are spiritual. Amaya. Amayaki means Amayaki. Means spiritual. This is a VCT explanation for this Subhaha. That means Lord is holding all these pastimes. So, Hare Krishna. इसलिए रात में सोने के लिए okay, these are the various points. Next, that means in this sloka they are asking to explain Sutta Goswami what? The narrations of the avatars. In the previous question, they are asking about the various activities of the Krishna. This is text number 8. Acha, this text number is going up and there is a problem actually. Then we will make it draw a line. This is maybe class is going little heavy, huh? This Anvaya and these things. Text number 19. Commentary is not there, much commentary is not there to explain. That's why I'm doing Anvaya. I may not do Anvaya for all. So now this is quite easy and little easy. So we'll do. So if there is so much commentary, then we'll go quickly and explain Anvaya. Commentary. Vayam tu na vitrupyama uttama sloka vikrame yasrunvatam rasagnanam swadu swadu pade pade. Translation, please. Translation.
We never tire of hearing the transcendental pastimes of the personality of Godhead, who is glorified by hymns and prayers. Those who have developed a taste for transcendental relationships with him relish hearing of his pastimes at every moment.
Thank you, madam. So now, Vayam na vitrupyama. There, in the previous also, who will not hear the pastimes of this Lord? And now they are saying one more expression. So these are all expressions. These expressions all should reflect while playing the drama. So that means how the Saunakadi Rishis are so asking the questions. So the Goswami. These things has to reflect. The excitement, whatever is there with the Rishis, that should reflect. That who will maintain that reflection? Director will maintain. When whoever is directing that drama, so he will see that expression is coming or not. It should not go like that, like a morose, that means like mechanical. So they are very excited. Vayantu na vidrupyama. We will not be so satisfied. Uttama sloka vikrame yasrunutam rasagnanam swadu swadu pade pade. So these rasagnas, that means who are the knowers of the rasa, they are always taste that. So let us see the explanation given by the Acharya. He is giving little big explanation. We'll see this. Uttamaha sarvashreshta shloka yasya saha. Uttama slokaha. This is the point you should take in this. Uttama slokaha. Uttama slokaha means uttamaha sloka. There is one more place Uttama sloka came. Sir, Punya sloka came. Here Uttama slokaha is coming. Punya means auspicious, or Uttama means best. So Uttama means Sarvashreshta means best. Yashaha, the one who has best, the one who has the best glory is known as Uttama Slokaha. Uttamaihi slokyate kirtyate, or otherwise, whose glory is glorified by best people. There is one more meaning. Whose glory is glorified by best people. Tasya vikrame tu visheshena na vitrupyamaha. Alam iti na manyamahi. Yeah. So, Tasya vikrame. Uttama sloka vikrame is there, na? Uttama sloka vikrame. Uttama sloka vikrame means, vikrama means the magnanimous, the power. Vikrama means kram. Vikram means power. Tasya uttama slokasya vikrame. That means in the power of the uttama sloka, we will not be satisfied. Uttama slokas, in the uttama slokas power, we will not be satisfied. What it means? That means he is a so powerful person. So we will not be satisfied in that. That means that power, by that power, we are hearing this so many adventurous pastimes of the Lord. So he is killing the great demons, Putana and Jason, and he is creating the big universe. The millions and millions of the universe he is creating, and his power is so much, that means is unlimited, and it is so glorious. So that's why in that we are not at all satisfied. We will not be satisfied, and if we will not say is enough, by taking the Rasagulla 1, 2, 3, 4, you'll be saying that in the power of the Rasagulla, you'll be satisfied. That means satisfied means you'll be having the saturation point. Rasagulla is not having such a power. Even if you take 1, 2, 3, 10, 100, 200, and it is keep on, that means encouraging you to take more. Is it like that? It's not like that. But Lord's power is not like that. Even you hear, you will not be satisfied means what? We should not take that literal meaning. Lord's power is such a way, we will not be satisfied. No, the way of expression. That means is alam iti na manyamahe means alam iti na manyamahe means we will not say it is enough. That is the meaning of itrupyamaha. Okay. Next, es srunvatam rasagnanam swadu pade pade. That means in every moment this increases the taste. That's the thing he's explaining anyway, you see. Tena yaga yogadishu truptamahasma iti bhavaha. These sages are saying we'll be happy, we'll be satisfied with by performing the yagyas, but we will not be satisfied in hearing the pastimes of the Lord, because or otherwise in the glory of the Lord. Vikrama means glory or power you can take. In the power of the Lord, we will not be satisfied. Means the power is manifesting in the many ways and it is doing the many activities. So that's why we will not be satisfied here. Yet Vikrama means that Vikramanam Shrunvatam. So that means we want to hear. Yadve yadva anye truptyantu nama vayantu na iti tu shabdasya anvaya. So they are all saying there is a two word is there. Vayam tu. हम लोग तो satisfied नहीं होंगे means हम तो नहीं होंगे, satisfied नहीं होंगे means और कोई तो हो सकता है लेकिन हम लोग तो नहीं होंगे. That means others may be satisfied, but we will not be satisfied. That means we will not say enough. That is the meaning. That means udaradi bharanena pa rasa agnanena va swada vishesha abhavadva tatra shrunvatam ityanena srotasya akashatvat vikramasya cha amurtatvat na bharanam. So here the one point, why one will be say enough in the material world? When will you say enough? We will say enough in what cases? When the stomach is fully filled, you say enough. Otherwise you say enough. Rasa agnanena. Whatever the object is given to you, you don't know the taste of that object. Maybe some French item or some Chinese item is given who is from the village, and he doesn't know the taste of that item. And little bit he will say eat, and after that he say enough. Or otherwise, that means if he doesn't know the special quality of that taste, then he say enough. Or otherwise, rasa agnanena. Swada vishesha abhava means he doesn't have any special taste for that object, so that's why he'll say enough. And rasa agnanena means he is not knowing the taste of that. Maybe he got the disease, so that's why he's not able to find the taste in that object. Like when you get the fever, so some nice item also is given to you, then you are not able to find the taste in that, then you say enough. In that case also you say enough. Or otherwise, if you don't develop any special taste for that, then in that case also you say enough. Or otherwise, when your stomach is full, in that case also you say enough. So someone is speaking in the background. But in the case of the Lord, we are not. In the power of the Lord, we are not like that. Srotasya akashatvat. Because our ears are sky. Ears means what? Sky, na? Ear. In ear, what is there? Sky is there. Sky is unlimited. And Vikramasya cha amurtatvat. Vikrama is glory also is having the unlimitedness. So because of these two reasons also, Srotasya akashatvat Vikramasya cha amurtatvat na bharanam. That's why it will not be filled. Sky is there, how much you can put? Anything you put, it is still not full. And also the glory of the Lord is also unlimited. and it will not be finished, and it will not be filled. Like you see, there is unlimited object thing is there, and this is unlimited space is there. Then in that case, since unlimited space is there, anything you put, still there is a gap, emptiness. Similarly, to put also in two things, it will be finished. Either the space is over where you are putting, or otherwise the object may be over what you are putting, but both are unlimited. Then in that case, just keep on going. Yes, Mataji, Hemagomika Mataji.
Prabhuji, Amurtatvat means what, Prabhu?
So that means it is not having any limited form actually. Murta means form, this much. That means Murta means limited. Anything is having the material form means it is having the limitedness. Amurta means it is indicating the unlimitedness.
Okay, thank you, Prabhu.
Yeah. That's why na bharanam. Then there is no filling. Filling will not be stopped. No filling means filling will not be end. Filling will not be having any end. Okay. So rasagnanam iti nirasatvena rasagnanam iti rasagnanena pashuvat tripti nirakruta. So these glories, or otherwise the power of the Lord is so glorious. Vikrama is glorious. So this is tasted by whom? Rasagnas. That means they are tasting and they are keep on getting the satisfaction. So they are not satisfying themselves like how the animal is satisfying. Like how the animals they get satisfaction. Animals, if you keep anything, they keep on eating and they don't know any taste. घास फेंको और खा के एकदम पेट भरते हैं बस. उसको उसमें कोई स्वाद है क्या? घास में कोई स्वाद नहीं. So, but they are these pastimes of the Lord or glories of the Lord. So how they are tasted? Like how the animal is tasting the grass like that? No. Rasagnanena. That means rasagnanena means these pastimes are having the rasa and they are knowing the knowers of that rasa they are tasting. That means with the relishment they are filling them, filling their ears, filling their heart. With taste, they are filling their heart with the glories of the Lord. Pade pade prati suptingantameva pratikshanameva va swadutah api swadu iti charvitasya. Pade pade means again and again. Now this time they tasted the power of the Lord through hearing his glories. How to taste the power of the Lord? Tasting the power of the Lord means hearing about the glories. He lifted the Govardhan, such a small boy lifted the Govardhan, killed the Putana and Trinavarta and this and that. And he performed the Rasa with the millions of gopis and so many. And he's having the infinite avatars, unlimited avatars, and in these avatars, these are coming. He did this. So these are all, this is the way to taste the power of the Lord. So hearing about his glories, or telling about his glories. So, but when you are hearing or telling, pade pade, again and again, next step, what? Pratikshanam, that means in every moment, swadutah api swadu. That means swadu means swadutah api swadu. Whatever the taste you got in the previous moment, so compared to that in the next moment, the taste is increasing. But if you taste the Rasagulla, first Rasagulla, you got the good taste, next little less, next little less, next little less. It keeps on finishing. But here, keep on increasing. Pade pade swadu swadu means in every moment, so increasing the taste compared to the previous moment, whatever is tasted, whatever is derived. And there is no nirasa. So that means in that Nirasattvam is not there. In the past tense of the Lord, there is no Nirasattvam, Heyatvam. But in the sugar cane, there is a Nirasa is there. It is giving the taste for only in the some moment only. If the Nirasa is not there, why you are getting the distaste after some time? Because it is having that. Nirasatvam is there. And Heyatvam also is there. So that means they are so tasteful, they are going to give Paramopadeyatvam, they are going to give the ultimate. Because they are very tastefulness. That means that's why they who are purified their heart, they also hear the past tense of the Lord, because in every moment they are getting the more and more taste. Because of this reason, they hear. So okay. So just I will revise this sloka and finish this class here, because it's the morning time. I should not stretch too much. So what is the final meaning of this? What they are saying, these sages? Sages are saying that we are not be happy fully. We will not say sufficient enough in the glory of the Lord or in the power of the Lord. So power of the what kind of Lord? Uttama Shlokaha, who is the having the such a glory which is very best, or which is glorified by the best people. And this is so why they are not be satisfied, that point you should focus. That means they are not saying the sufficient enough. Why? Because they are not fully filled. Because their ears are like their sky. Ears are means sky. So sky is unlimited. Glories are unlimited. So that's why filling activity will not be finished. But in the case of material world, when your stomach is having a limited space, then finish. Or otherwise, if you don't know the taste of that, you say enough. Or otherwise, if you don't know you didn't develop the special taste for that, in that case also you say enough. But it is not like that. It is this glory of the Lord is tasted by the Rasikas, the knowers of the Rasa. So it's not like this glory is not tasted like the animal, how it is tasting the grass. And every moment that taste is increasing compared to the previously whatever we got. Okay, this is the meaning. We have another 4 slokas in this. We'll do that in the next class. Thank you very much. Any questions? Are you getting any, that means boring? Okay, Rameshwari Mataji, you have questions, then first ask questions, then we can hear comments.
Yes, Prabhu, Hare Krishna. I have a question.
Yes, Mataji.
Yeah, it is very interesting to note the questions of these sages.
Yes.
At the same time, I want to know, see, now only they are going to hear the pastimes. Now only they are asking for Sutta Goswami to explain. But how they are able to put so much modifiers, how they know so much that it will be like this, it will be like that. How from
Who will answer this?
No.
Who will answer? Yes, Subhangi Mataji.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji. Thank you
Yeah.
for the wonderful session, Prabhuji. Can you please explain again about that Nirasattvam and Heyatvam? Nirasattvam I understood, but what is
No,
the
answer. If anyone wants to give the answer, I will take that question, Mataji.
Okay.
Answer for this. Yes, Ramakrishna Prabhu.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji.
Why these sages are asking such a wonderful way? Because in the beginning itself, they didn't go through the Bhāgavatam. Why?
Yes. Because they've been hearing the pastimes through the Puranas being told by the father of Sutta Goswami, Roma Harshana. And so that has actually given them the taste to hear more and more, which is being now churned by Sutta Goswami's explanation. So they are being inspired.
Yeah. So they got the inquisitiveness, jignasa, when they heard Romaharshan, so who is the father of the Sutta Goswami. From him they heard the many Puranas. So they got the jignasa to know about the Krishna. But what we read, why they got the desire for the Bhakti Rasa? Why they got the desire for the Bhakti Rasa? That is, they know about the Krishna and so and so, because they heard many Puranas. So that's why they want to inquire about the Krishna. But specifically, Bhakti Rasa Icha, the desire for the Bhakti Rasa, why they got?
Because of the association with such a wonderful Bhakta, such as Sutta Goswami.
This is the point. After that, just the power of the association. This is the power of the association. So, one second, I will just open that. What is the sloka number that is? In the beginning, there's a fourth sloka. In fourth sloka only it is explained. Vishwanath Thakur is saying, Romaharshana Sangena Tatah Nana Puranadi Sastra Sravana Mananadibihi Jignasutvam iti prasiddhaha. That means Jignasutvam means the inquisitiveness they develop because hearing from the Romaharsha. Tatascha Sadhoho Ugrasravasya Sangena Bhakti Spruha. Just by associating the Sutta Goswami, they got the desire for the Bhakti Rasa. Urgasravasya Sangena Bhakti Rase Spruha means Ugrasravasaha means of Ugrasrava. What is the Sangha? Sangha means association. By the association of the Ugrasrava, that's the Sadhu, that is Sutta Goswami, Bhakti Rase Spruha. They got the desire for the Bhakti Rasa. So that's the association is so powerful. You may not, just glances are also enough to transfer the Krupa and to generate the desire. By seeing sometimes the glorious, the charming faces of the devotees, so that will act like anything. Some may get the jignasa and some may get even further developments also can take place. They get the taste to hear again and again also. So they, by seeing the magnanimous personality of the Sutta Goswami, such a pure personality of the Sutta Goswami, immediately these sages got the desire for the Bhakti Rasa. That's why they are asking like this. Navitrupyamaha, they are saying we will not be satisfied. Good question, Mataji. Okay. So next, Subhangi Mataji.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji. Prabhuji, I wanted to know what exactly is meant by Heyatvam. Means you said Nira Sattvam and Heyatvam. So as the Jews will never end, that is what you meant to say. Means in sugarcane, the Jews will end.
Yeah. Nira Sattvam means like if you take the sugarcane juice, it is keep on, what is happening? Good question. So the rasa is decreasing. Taste is decreasing. Rasa means taste. Taste is decreasing. That means it is having the property of ni rasa. Nirgataha rasa. That means rasa is out. Nira Sattvam also it is having. If it is not having, why we are getting the Nira Sattvam? So because it is having the Nira Sattvam.
It is Nirrasattvam, right, Prabhuji?
Yeah,
not
Nira Sattvam means the distastefulness is there. Distastefulness is there. In what? In the sugarcane juice. How it is experienced? If you keep on drinking, that will be so experienced. Next, Heyatvam is also there. Heyatvam means it is material. It is material.
Yes, yes. Yes, Prabhuji. I got it, Prabhuji. No. Thank you, Prabhuji. Hare Krishna.
Any question? No question.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji. Prabhuji, after the first canto is over, you will continue with the second one?
What is it, Mataji?
Prabhuji, after the first canto is over, you explained the first canto, you will continue with the second canto?
Acha, second canto. Mataji, this first canto itself is looking like a big, I don't know how many days I will take. But I am not worried about the time. If you are all worried about time, then I will increase the speed.
No, Prabhuji, speed is absolutely fine.
Huh?
Speed is absolutely fine, Prabhuji. Speed is.
Time is also important. You are saying?
You can
No,
days,
Prabhuji.
take more days. Hare
I am not
Krishna.
able to hear actually.
More, you can days, take more days, Prabhu.
Yeah. So because more days in the week, instead of 3 days, 4 days you are saying. That we can do actually. But we don't know how others are convenient about that.
No, Prabhuji, this speed is fine. 3 days a week is fine. And but I hope you continue after the first canto. That's all I
If everyday hearing also not good. It is also difficult.
So,
So
Prabhuji, some other course will also start now after.
we have other
Bhakti
courses and so
Prasaraha.
many things now. That's
Yeah.
why I can understand Mataji. So 3 days is enough, Prabhu. And anyway,
Okay.
dongli अच्छा है ना? Yeah. How it is connected? Oh, mobile automatically is connected. Okay, Prabhu. We'll see. Actually, we'll try to increase the speed because this first chapter itself is taking. Second chapter is really very important chapter. Second chapter is full of, that means you'll be seeing the stages of the bhakti. Ado, Shraddha, Sadhu, Sangha, Bhajan, Kriya, Anardhanurti, Nishta, Ruchi, Asakti, Bhava, Prem. So all these. So Sutta Goswami is explaining the essence of devotional service. That means the Abhidheya and Prema. Abhidheya is the bhakti and the Prema is the Prayojana and Krishna is the Vishaya is establishing. So this chapter is a summary or the conclusion of all the Bhagavatam. Complete entire Bhagavatam. So it's a very important chapter. So I hope I will see all of you there. So thank you very much for kind and patient hearing. So we'll be continuing our discussion the next, that means Thursday. Thursday, actually one thing. Thursday is what day? Thursday is the 13th. 13th, if I am in the train, so I may be in the train, so going to a different place. So then I will announce that. So class will not be there. I'll send a message in the group. Otherwise, so we'll be having class. Most cases, maybe there will be no class. Okay, thank you very much, folks. Hare Krishna. Vancha kalpatarubhyasya kripa sindhubhyo cha patidanam pavanebhyo vaishnavebhyo namo namah. Ananta Koti Vaishnava Bhakta Vrinda ki jai, Srila Prabhupada ki jai, Nitai Gaur Premanandini. Hari Hari.